Got it.
Oh! Okay, Gravel, thank you. Gravel finally did the one useful thing that Gravel can do and fell without me needing to do anything onto a source of lava that would have killed me. Gravel's done a good thing, eh? Maybe the only good thing Gravel's ever done. I don't understand how so much of this mine could be lit, but not mined. Like, there's so much here. I don't understand how Jog can just walk through with a bunch of torches and just not. Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Progress has been made. Here, I'm gonna send this to Claire, but Claire has to keep it hush hush.
Alright.
Just, you know, casually just, send that.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what you've been up to.
Yeah, I've been a hard worker.
Well, I want to see. Don't be greedy. Post those sweet chords in the clan chat.
Yeah, I've got the cords and I'm taking it back. I'm taking it with us.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hi, Austin.
You know,
Hello.
So we're low-key just like replacing blue.
Yeah, cause who cares?
Or, and this is just spitballing here, you guys could replace Squiggly, and we could take Squiggly, and we could keep Squiggly.
No.
Or you could don't.
No.
Allowed on the server. I'm not letting anybody else on. That's why.
They want to steal Squiggle. They want
Yeah,
to steal Squiggly.
No. Can I have
it's
my
not
rank?
a want, it's a
please?
going to.
No.
Can I have my rank?
Austin's replacing Blue. Delta, give Austin his title. I gotta
Yeah.
go now.
Thank you.
send this to Jog.
Also,
I'm
you
gonna
can
send
remove
this to
Blue
Claire
from
as
the
well. Here you
Might
go,
as well
Claire.
remove Blue from the Discord.
Frickin',
Freaking back in Project Eden or whatever it's called.
yeah. Garden of Eden. We need
Like-
to move this mountain, Delta. Oh wait, do we have nuke?
Do we have nukes? No, you asked we need to move. You were the one who said we need to move this mountain. I'm like, do we?
Do we have nuke? We do have nuke.
I looked it up and IC2 had nuke.
I just heard somebody scream
Claire.
downstairs.
Claire,
Puppy's got up to something, I can
Claire,
feel
I
it.
made it.
You made it?
Claire.
I hate how our progress is just stagnated by this pink
Okay.
slime dilemma.
Okay. Send me the coordinates. How far away were you and how many hours will it take? Oh. Oh, you're back. Oh, shoot.
Yes, I am back. Holy hell. It
Did
was
you complete it?
It was hell on earth. No, it's like, here, I'll
How many
send this to you.
components away?
I'll send this. Ugh. about that left.
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
okay.
Okay, Pig, you're next for the slaughter. How does it feel? Oh, and you're dead. Thank you for the 80 slime.
Holy heck.
Come on. Come on, Piggy.
We've only
Come
got
on down to the
2
place.
diamonds left, so I'm just gonna leave the pickaxe for later. We
Oh,
have a bit
dear
more.
lord. The sludge
Yeah.
boiler got me.
Holy heck. Alright. Let me look at my thing.
Villagers will not like that, so don't give it to them. This is mechanically harvested fish. They're
Greetings
not
from the
gonna
void.
like it.
My name is Alpha, and I'm here with Jog, Delta, and the
Ah!
Radiant's host. And we're back with more Voltz. So, don't freak out how these two are here at the Jog Fleet base. They are of no
Oh.
threat to us. In fact,
Oh,
they
no,
were
we hit a
never
nuke
any
underneath your
threat to
base.
us at all. So, Jog,
Yes.
you want to tell the story?
Yes. Delta, Thomas, I would
Alright.
appreciate it if you guys stay on the quiet side while I explain your failures to the Alpha audience here.
Sure.
Because I honestly believe that, at least from our point of view, I have the best rendition of the story. So,
Oh my god.
the other day, communications began between Jogfleet and Hydra. And it was agreed that we didn't want to fight anymore. And so we declared peace in that we would join forces against Nexus, which has also fallen since then, but we'll get to that later. And so, as I'm making my way now, first of all, we've known for quite a while that Hydra has had issues, both in just knowing how to play the game and also keeping their team from not being a team.
Yeah, I was like,
They've had constant issues of team killing and other such things.
not to mention starving to death like last episode.
And so, I'm making my way over to Hydra Base so that I can see it for the very first time. And one thing that we're talking about is the power suits. Now, we all have the power suits at that point in time. The one difference, though, is here at Jogfleet, we've got our power suits maxed out, and over at Hydra, they don't. And I explain the fact that we have our power suits maxed out, and Delta asks, how are you not moving like at turtle speed? And I'm like, well, we just made speed upgrades, not that big of a deal. And Delta's like, hold on, how can you afford, like, we can't afford speed upgrades. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't afford speed upgrades? They're like dirt cheap. And so I finally get there and I realize, holy crap, these people we've been afraid of this whole time literally have nothing. Quite literally, what these fools have been working on for the past, 3 days that we've been on this server was getting the Mine Factory Reloaded mining laser running. Which, all they've been doing for that was just trying to get the pink slime. So the mighty Hydra spent 3 days just farming pigs. And they didn't even have anything to show for it. Because, as you can probably see here, Alpha,
Yep.
they've built a nice pig pen here, and they've actually done it properly this time around.
Yep.
Because over here in the breeding pen, they've got pigs, and they've got a breeder, I assume, which is breeding them. And then they've got a sorter, which drags the babies over here.
Yep.
And then once the babies grow up, the slaughterhouse will kill them because it'll only kill adults.
Yep.
Now, over at their Hydra base, they had a breeding pen that would breed them. But they didn't do any of the other fancy stuff. And so they would have to go in with a frickin' safari net or whatever it was.
Yeah, and they had to
manually-
manually do shit.
Yes. Manually pick out an adult pig and then place it, just plop it down right in front of the slaughterhouse and just let the slaughterhouse kill it just out in the open.
Keep in mind, that's what they've been doing for 3 days.
And the best part is, by the time I actually get to Hydra Base, is when they actually finally manage to save up enough pink slime to actually fill a bucket and pour it out to get a pink slime. And so I get to watch as this happens. And they pour it out in a small little hole, and in this small little hole, the slime instantly spawns it instantly spawns inside the wall next to the hole, and so it instantly dies. And so literally everything they've been working towards for the past 3 days just suffocated in a wall while I was standing there watching, holding a nuke in my hands, contemplating if I should just put them out of their misery.
Yeah. They were of no threat whatsoever. Like, I honestly would feel bad fucking nuking them.
And so I went looking around all their chests, and quite literally, yeah, they didn't have much of anything. They had a lot of bronze, but that was about it. To the point where, as we were making our way back over here so that I could show them what happens when a team actually knows how to play the game, Delta died along the way, which it was a simple mistake that anyone could have made. He simply just overheated in the desert as he was passing through. And so he's back at Hydra Base, and he's given up on trying to travel over the overworld, and he decides that he's going to go through the nether this time. And so he goes to make himself a new pick so that he can, like, dig through the nether if he has to. At which point he realizes they don't even have enough iron to make a new pick. So, yes, earlier on, when I asked, what do you mean you can't afford the speed upgrades? That's exactly what they mean. They cannot afford the speed upgrades.
This is by far the silliest thing. This is the most anticlimactic war I've ever participated in Voltz. And I don't do a lot of Voltz. I feel like
yeah,
I feel like those who have played Voltz are gonna get triggered.
it's well known that back on Redcraft, Alpha did the majority of the work over at Hyde. And now that we've seen what it's like when Delta doesn't have his Void Hybrid friend, yeah, Delta doesn't do shit.
Never one without the other, I guess.
Hi.
Meanwhile,
Why are
over
you in
here
my
at
void
John
cave?
Fleet-
What happened to your bed?
I destroyed it.
Glass armor.
It's all that image.
Meanwhile, over here at Jogfleet, we've always had a nice, friendly work environment where everyone has pulled their own weight, and we've actually managed to win.
Win? Question mark?
I mean,
Technically,
it was sort of a diplomatic victory. No one got blown up.
yeah,
Everyone just sort of
technically,
agreed that we no longer felt
Jogfleet
like
won
fighting.
the war, but there was no war.
Because,
Not a single nuke was fired, and we still won.
like, Hydra never really had much of any chance and just surrendered outright. And then Nexus is a whole big can of worms, basically. Just the two people in Nexus that actually still wanted to keep fighting left, and so the only people remaining on Nexus no longer wanted to fight. We know
They were the pacifists.
Yep,
And so the war sort of just ended with us on top, sort of.
yep.
Like, Nexus didn't lose, and we didn't win, but we're still here. Nexus basically isn't, so you could sort of say that we're the last team standing.
Yep, I guess. I was sitting there expecting to get nuked at some point.
Same.
And then that.
Like, this whole time, I thought that Hydra was like at the same technological level we were. Like, I was thinking, like, they may have even gotten nukes, like, a little bit sooner than we did, potentially, even. But no. They may have gotten a few pigs sooner than we did. But, yeah, that's about it.
And
Lesson
so
being here, never
the
care about
formation
the laser
of
girl.
Hydra Fleet is back.
The thing is, was Nexus also went to make the mining drill, and they actually managed to make it.
Okay, never mind. Don't be a bad team. There's the
Yeah, that's what it was.
Don't be a bad team.
That's what it came down to.
I didn't realize how much Delta actually needed me around.
Because I'm too
It's like
lazy.
literally nothing got done.
Like literally, because as I'm
Like I
walking around,
expect it's Delta. He did all the machines in Redcraft. He would have done something. No.
as I'm walking around Hydra Base and just taking in just the reality of just how little resources they had, I was just casually had 6 stacks of iron on me at the time. Just not.
Could have used it to spite us.
But yeah, that's a little recap of
Yeah. And
everything
Delta
that's
blew up
transpired.
Hydra Base because after grabbing a few things from the chest, there was literally nothing there that anyone cared about.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a hole there now. It was just a simple sonic explosive, nothing.
No, it was a hypersonic.
Yeah, it's hypersonic.
I went
No.
go big, go home. Crashed the server while I was at it. Apparently.
Yeah.
Wish I
big
saw it.
Real big boom.
I got
So,
carried away in the explosion,
What's
thinking
the
it was out of
goal
range.
now? To make a red matter explosive and set it off like in some random ass field? Because I want to see some explosion. God damn it.
I see we finally managed to get around to fully processing all of our tin and copper ore. We've got a lot of that stuff now.
Yeah.
Holy crap. And a lot of osmium too. I actually still have a bunch of tin dust on me that needs to get smelted.
Then tossed it into smelter. I don't check.
Boom. Boom.
Jesus.
Like, we were so scared of how advanced Hydra may have been compared to us, due to the amount of time they were on the server compared to us, that we literally took the effort to hide our nether portal by simulating nether terrain.
Yes. Because our plan was to go into because obviously distances are shorter than nether, so our plan was to go into the nether and find their portal, and that's how we would find their base.
Mhm.
And as we were thinking of this plan, we were thinking, oh wait, maybe they might try and do this to us. We need to hide our portal. Now my first idea is, okay, we could just move our portal into the wall that's near it. And but no, Claire and Alpha decide that they're going to build a new wall around it. And it's actually really convincing.
Yeah, because I walked around it and I couldn't tell, I couldn't see where the portal was. I couldn't tell which was the fake wall and which one's the real.
And you knew where it was too.
Yeah. I knew the
Like
general
that.
area, but when I looked at it from the outside, I couldn't tell which was actual nether terrain. I literally simulated nether terrain.
By the way, Delta,
Mhm.
can you hook up this pig thing to get like infinite food out of this?
Well, we'd have to somehow hook this thing up to a meat
No,
packer
we should
without it
do it.
draining the pink. Well, only issue. You cook a meat packer to this fluid tank, and it's also going to drain the pink slime out of the slaughterhouse.
You know what we
which
should
is
do?
The reason why I used a fluid thingy, liquid thingy, don't remember the name anymore, but the thing that
Router.
crashed the server. The liquid router. But that crashed the server.
Hmm.
You know what we should do with that thing after you get your pink slime?
Turn it into a meat packer.
Yes.
We should
Just a
we
meat
should
packer.
only eat meat ingots.
Meat ingots.
Well,
'cause
of
I know that's a
course, what else
thing.
would we eat?
Yeah, it is. It's quite
there's-
easy. You can also
there's-
make cooked meat blocks.
So there's no way to sort the pink slime from the liquid meat.
No. it
Not
forces
without a
it
liquid
in the same
router.
place.
And the liquid router crashed the server. Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to wait till we at least get one slime out of it before we could actually turn it into a infinite food.
Maybe we can set up a second
Well,
pen.
since there's
The
no
second
war, I
slaughterhouse.
don't really have any need to hide my evidence of me traversing the nether.
Mm.
There's no need to hide anymore. All threats are gone. If there ever
So
was a,
satisfying
if there
watching
ever
those
was
babies
a
get
threat to begin
teleported
with.
to the other side.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
Personnel.
Yeah, I said
All
it.
SCP personnel.
Are dead.
Yes.
Are dead, yes.
Peanut killed them all.
Let's see.
Delta, question.
Yes, what's the question?
Why are we not automatically farming carrot?
I don't know.
Get to it.
Understood.
You see, I feel like this is what Hydra lacked. A sense of direction.
Yeah, we lack the sense of anything, actually.
Yeah, I could also hook it up to this thing.
You knew what you wanted. You knew, like, steps 2 and 4 of how to get it. But you never even bothered to think of steps 1 and 3.
Let's see, what's the
Or any of
range
the
on a
steps.
planter? Not a planter, a freaking...
It's like, I know we want the mighty drill. And I know we
Harvester.
want to get the pink slime to get the mighty drill. But how do we get pink slime? These are things that are too complicated for a simple delta to figure out.
Yeah, very funny.
Well,
Let's
it's not
see.
too complicated for you to figure out. It's just too complicated for you to put the effort in.
You're not wrong. Do we want to go through the effort of making a 25 by 25 harvester?
You?
Yes.
Oh,
Alright.
why would we ever?
Upgrade. Let's see, I need 3 emeralds. Alright, that shouldn't be that hard with the fish farm that I made. Oh, so I see you're wearing a partial piece of your uniform, Alpha. Not Alpha. Thomas.
Yeah,
Where's the rest of your uniform?
it broke. In fact,
Hey.
I'm not wearing that uniform anymore.
Mr. Villager Ambassador, there is a skeleton in the village that is shooting me. You need to deal with this.
What do you mean? I am not equipped for this job.
Get equipped!
Alright. Guess I'm making a
Oh.
peasant iron sword.
Use
Out of all the
copper, we got
resources
plenty
we
of
have.
copper.
Do we have any sticks, or do I have to make those myself too? Oh, one stick.
you see
Perfect.
how dysfunctional this ends up being?
Yep.
With Thomas just complaining about his
I don't
job.
have to do anything.
This skeleton is still just shooting at me. What's taking you so?
Oh gosh, look at you! It's like a firing squad that just can't hit you.
There's a difference between proving a point and being dumb.
I just come out here and I just see arrows scattered about behind you.
He's not got a very good aim, does he?
It's a horrible firing squad.
You can see the arc around where I was standing.
Those places have 2 arrows right next to each other. Oh, that's weird. When I open my inventory, it shows an arrow in one of my inventory slots, but it's like somebody shot my inventory slot.
Yeah.
That's, glad that doesn't happen in new Minecrafts.
Alright, got a harvester. I'm probably gonna need another upgrade for the planter.
Need to plug in a radar.
What?
Need to
Listen.
plug in like a radar.
Let's see. I need another emerald, so I need more fish.
I feel like I'm not gonna get around to actually doing anything anymore now that we've got these 2 lackeys that we've managed to enslave. I mean, we kicked your ass in the war. You are prisoners of war.
There
You are
was literally
slaves.
no war.
Can we really
They
call out
enslaved
war?
us diplomatically.
I went to your base with a nuke and decided to not destroy you out of pity.
Pure pity.
This is like playing Civ where everybody else surrenders and you claim victory.
Isn't that how victory works?
Victory Royale! You've killed Jog.
No, I haven't. He's fine.
If you surrender, you've lost, and if all but one player has lost, then that one player has won.
They've enslaved us diplomatically.
I guess
Diplomatic
that's true.
slavery.
Diplomatic slavery.
I don't think that's a good thing to call it.
Now get to work, peasant.
Ow! That did 1 heart of damage.
It did 1 heart of damage, or you have 1 heart of damage remaining?
It did
What
1
cost
heart of
you?
damage.
Hey! Jeez.
Did it kill him? Please
Almost.
tell me it killed him. Oh,
Don't do that again, please.
do it again.
Gonna get to work. Go protect the village.
Fine.
I like how everyone's ready for nuclear war. Freaking Jog's got science goggles. I'm wearing a fucking panda hat, ready for death.
Why are you wearing a panda hat?
I'm a panda.
Why are you not wearing a panda hat?
Because
I
I don't
forgot.
have
Why did you?
You should go
I
get a
forgot.
panda hat.
Alpha, why did you switch to your panda skin?
Because it's my persona. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought your persona was a walrus.
It was.
I've been training to be a walrus for like 2 years.
How's your training to become a walrus been?
I'm a walrus.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I've betrayed my
See.
walrus kind.
I need a 25 by 25 area that's... No! Stay in the pen!
You know, I have a solution for your pig situation over there, Delta.
What?
You see, there was a time when Alpha and I brought back a cow, and we put it inside the base.
Yeah?
Alpha remembered this.
Oh no.
So basically...
No, not this.
We put the cow in the base, and the cow had tried to escape the base. But of course,
Yeah.
we have our door alarm.
Alright, that story.
Oh no.
And so whenever the cow would try to escape, they would set off the alarm, and it would alert us that the cow's trying to escape.
Warning.
And because
the
of
cow
how
is
the iron
escaping.
door's placed, he couldn't get out even if he tried. So he was
Yes.
just sitting there on
The
purpose.
cow couldn't actually get out, but it
Yeah.
would be possible to push him back into the house to get him off the pressure plate. But then one day, it decided to be a bit more stubborn than that.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha was not successful in his attempts to push the cow back off the pressure plate. It so just sat there, sitting on the alarm, for who knows how long. It just however long it felt like sitting there, and Alpha just lost it and just offed him.
I grabbed my sword and I stabbed it in the throat.
And this is recorded, right?
Well,
I mean, just
it
off
was.
that poor cow.
But then something.
That was the day one recording.
Yes,
Oh.
it was.
So
Day one
yeah,
recording, yeah.
it was recorded, but only about a quarter of it.
A quarter of the screen.
Only a quarter of the screen was saved, so now I just have a couple of clips where you just stare at the top left corner of the screen.
Why did someone organize
I was
the
very
uranium
salty
chest? I
about
have no
that.
idea which uranium's which now.
Like, if you've recorded
Worse
videos
than
and
Hitler you are.
get like you have those moments where your really fucking funny and entertaining video gets corrupted, and it was gonna be like, and you were so looking forward to uploading it, corrupted or just that, you just start to lose it.
I'm just gonna say though that in an emergency, I think it's quite important that I know what's what inside the uranium chest. And so, considering that the two different types of uranium look very similar to each other, I would appreciate it if nobody like messes around with it, because as is, I know what's what in that chest. But if somebody messes around with it, as someone did, like I have no idea which uranium is which.
I don't know, just tell me those chords of yours.
Give me a sec while I find the nether port chords in our chat. There it is.
Good luck getting there.
Thomas, you're the only one who had issues.
Yeah, well, because apparently when you go through the portal, it takes us straight to our base. It takes you straight to our base, but when I do, I just straight up die.
Thomas literally can't survive for the life of him.
Survival of the fittest. Guess he was not picked.
There's no leaving the work environment. That's how much of a slave we are.
Jeez, you guys, don't you think you have
Well-
enough portals?
You can go where you want, but you can't leave the work environment.
So everywhere is a work
So I get to-
environment.
Yes.
So I get to the Hydra base and I see 2 nether portals just sitting there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an issue
had
that we
some
could not resolve.
Wow! Holy shit! Everything's. Oh my god. I love seeing
Yeah,
that
we
in the
use
map.
I use a hypersonic and everything's everywhere.
There's even the lights everywhere. What the heck?
There's a pig suffocating.
There's
Why?
cabling. You guys literally had nothing. I see 4 fucking windmills.
Oh, the windmills survived?
The windmills survived.
Yeah, they didn't get caught in a blast radius.
Not mountain power though.
It,
See, that's the true reason we lost the war.
it wasn't mountain
You weren't
power.
running mountain power. You
I
had.
shoot.
On mountain power, you can't win.
Oh.
Congratulations. You beat the pig farmers.
You
They
were-
weren't even pig farming
you were
correctly.
Nearly 5,000 blocks away from us.
Yes. Did I tell you about the time I traveled 4,500 blocks and didn't keep going?
Did I tell you how did I ever tell you a story of how I traveled 18,000 blocks and 18,000 blocks back on
Did you
recording?
teach us about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
And you know what? 18,000 blocks to and from wasn't worth it because the item I was getting was bugged.
What was the item?
The frickin' revolver from
Oh, right, that.
yeah, that project.
That project that blew up in our faces.
Literally.
We put a little too much faith in that project.
The true project that I worked on my own on, and that you
know,
learned about the thing, and I
It's
just
funny,
did everything
you
for
guys
it.
didn't even realize how rich your base was. Because you were not far from the end portal at all.
Yeah.
But did they find it?
No.
They did not. I found it
We
first.
weren't looking for it, to be fair. Not that we would have found it if we were, but...
Oh shoot, this
if-
thing's spitting out
I
shit!
guarantee you, if I looked around the area where the end portal was, I probably would have found you guys.
This thing is literally spitting out actual shit!
Well, you deal with Thomas on a daily basis, so you should be skilled with dealing with things that spit out shit.
I need to plug it up with a chest. Alright, Thomas, open wide. I'm shoving this thing in.
Send this shit right back where it came from?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
There we go. The composter is now making fertilizer for the farm,
Great.
which I'm now gonna hook up to actually fertilize the farm.
Did you put some in both areas? Like the adult pig and the baby pig area?
No,
Like
just the,
sewage.
just the.
Well,
I
I-
only had enough sewers for the adults.
I just 2-shot a creeper.
Yeah?
This glove is so good.
Yeah?
Oh no. Delta.
Huh?
Found the signs.
The signs.
The signs.
What do you mean the signs?
The signs in the
These
strip
signs.
mine.
Wait, did you just kill yourself so that you could go all the way over there?
No,
Wait, oh wait, no, you're in the strip mine. Never mind.
yeah, I just said that.
I had a lapse, the brain lapse. What happened to all the iron?
There we go.
I don't know. But I'm looking for some.
Blip, blip.
Did you guys like take all the iron out of these caves already?
Yeah, Claire's been doing a very thorough job of that.
Heh.
You have to, like, go strip mining for more.
Stupid copper.
Alright.
I don't want copper, I want iron.
I don't know what you're talking about. We want all the copper via red matter.
Do you want copper? Oh,
Via red matter.
The end portal has been activated.
Oh,
it's yoke.
Hmm.
What portal has been activated?
and
End portal.
Oh, end portal.
we're in the end game now.
Is it? I was just about to say, is it the end of the game? The answer is yes. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna name your portal Dead Meme.
Dead meme. You may as well be. I wonder.
I've returned
just
from
an
my trip
assumption.
to activating the end portal.
And poor turtle. Oh, we can make spy glasses. What are those used for? Just spyglass. What the hell does this do? Oh, I see. Creates a bucket of essence.
You know, I find it funny how I look over at the dead meme waypoint, and it's literally directly on top of my end portal waypoint.
Wait, it is!
It's about right there, yeah.
We were so close and we didn't know it.
Yeah.
So Alpha, when you found the end portal, you were literally like right underneath them without realizing?
Yeah.
Ah!
And I found that end portal just yesterday. So I was behind enemy lines, technically, and I didn't even know.
Yeah, like that was before we had decided to do the piece, so like if he had like gone up and found you, you would have had a much bigger hole inside your base.
Yeah, you would have had worse problems to deal with right now.
Oh, that's
Hell would
great.
literally descend if I actually just went a little to the left. In fact, I was going to come back there several times to fill up the end portal thing, so I probably would have found it. Eventually, that would have happened.
Eventually.
Alright, so I have this ender chest.
Yeah, but do you by any chance have nether warts?
Nether warts?
Yeah.
No, I didn't loot the thing.
I
Nether
see.
warts.
Ah, looks like I'm gonna have to make a trip to the nether.
Oh, that's good. You want to fight the dragon?
I said nether, not end.
Alright. I have an ender chest
What
on.
am I looking for? Right, now I know what I'm looking for. It's outside.
Well, someone in Delta's background seems to enjoy the joke.
Oh, crap.
That laughing just couldn't be any more convenient.
That person knows what could be when they see one.
That would be my mother. She doesn't even know what a meme is.
Alright, so I had one of those stupid...
Delta, quick question.
Hmm,
Do you think she's ever been to the Digital Infrastructure Convention of Kansas?
probably.
So,
Well, of course.
don't you
How'd
just
you- how else would
love
you get?
those end portal spawns where your starting platform spawns a mile away from the Ender Island?
Did you bring blocks?
Yes, I did.
Oof.
Good.
I'm smarter than that.
Alright,
Oh.
I've
But I gotta say, that always scares me, because that's what killed most of the Fruity Craft. It spawned several miles away from the actual End Island, and the dragon knocked all the Fruity Craft members off.
Oof.
All except the members of the Alpha Force.
Oof.
Yeah,
It's
Force
like,
must
what
be
the
unlucky.
hell? I mean, we did get lucky. To be fair, we did.
Oh no, this needs mob essence.
Got him.
Oh, right. I forget that happens when you beat the boss. The dragon.
He's
You
dead.
could hear it throughout the server.
But I don't hear it.
Oh, but I can hear it.
The roar that screams
Ah!
across
Creeper!
all dimensions.
Yeah, that was a close one. We almost lost our auto carrot farm.
The roar heard across all dimensions. The Enders. Alright,
They're dead.
placing Ender Chest down. Shipping and receiving.
Shipping and receiving.
Time to kill some Endermen. Give me your Ender Pearls, all of you. I
Okay.
deserve this. I want all the Ender Pearl.